Hey guys, Greg here with another Think About It video, and today I want to talk about this guy right here. Little glare. That guy right there, because I've been getting a bunch of messages, a bunch of questions about it, asking me like, what's this health shake thing? So I want to make this video today to kind of explain why I do it, why you should do it, how it has helped me, how it can help you. So be prepared. This video may be, a little bit longer than my usual ones, which usually average about 5 minutes. This may be a couple extra minutes just because we have a lot to talk about. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to show you the back as far as the ingredients go. I'm not sure how well you guys will actually be able to see it, but there are some of the actual ingredients like ginkgo biloba, barley grass, chia, flax, camu camu. Let's see, what else is on there? Yukon root. So you get a kind of sense of, let's see, 160 calories. It's got 16 grams of protein, 21 grams of carbs, which most people will say that's a lot of carbs, but most of it comes from the actual, roots and the actual plants and vegetables as of itself. So, why do I do this? Okay, well, first off, I do it now, obviously, because it's a very good shake. Now, I'm not just saying that because I was very skeptical at first about this thing myself, just because I've been a fitness lover, I've been health conscious pretty much my entire life. So when I heard about this, I'm like, what the hell is this? Like I've tried so many different protein shakes, so many different meal replacement shakes. I'm like, how is this any different? And it's the fact that it was like $120 a month was like, what the hell is this? So it was kind of like, you're very skeptical at first, and I can totally understand because I was the exact same way. Like I said, it's like, what is this going to do differently that the others, can't do? So basically, the big things that I've noticed thus far is my digestion is better. My eczema is pretty much under control, which is like a huge extra surprise, but it's a nice surprise because I have that weird combination of like dry and oily skin. And usually at this time of the year, my eczema is like flaring up like crazy, and I've got like dry skin all over the place, but it's actually been in control. It's not nearly as bad as it would be. So that was a huge thing. And also my blood pressure. My blood pressure, I cannot stress that one enough because I went to go get a physical about a month ago for work, and my blood pressure was 124/90, which is pre-hypertensive, meaning you're getting into the range where you're going to start having like high blood pressure, you're going to start having, you know, higher risk of heart disease, stroke, heart attack, yada, yada, yada. So about 3 days ago, I did it again, and my blood pressure was 111/71, which is in a normal range. And I was like, holy jeebus. This stuff actually helped me lower my blood pressure. Now, obviously, this is not the only thing that you're going to work with because there's no magic pill, diet, wonder, drink, This is part of the equation, though. You have to remember that you have to do this with a clean diet, cleaning up your diet and a little bit of exercise. I mean, it's just part of the equation. You can't rely on just this stuff itself. So, with that being said, I mean, you have to find your why. What do you want this to do for you? Do you want it to help you, gain more energy, reduce your cravings? Do you want better digestion? Do you want to, like I said, lose some weight? The first week that I tried this stuff, I lost 7 pounds, which was like, holy jeebus, So that's a big thing to consider. Like I said, it's reduced my cravings even. Like instead of wanting a bowl of ice cream, I mean, ice cream's I have a big sweet tooth, and ice cream's like one of my Achilles heels, but I'd rather, now it's like, I want a steak and a sweet potato. I don't want the ice cream. I want frozen fruit. That's one of the things that I found that actually like to do for dessert now is actually get a bowl of frozen fruit as opposed to ice cream, because at least I know with the frozen fruit I'm getting a whole bunch of nutrients that are actually help fuel my body. So that's one of the things that you might want to consider. Like I said, I want you to think about what is your why. What is your why? Why do you want to try this? I mean, I know, like I said, there's people that out there, and you'll see other YouTube videos that are slamming this stuff, and it's not all that great. But you know what? I think it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive, but I mean, after trying it, it is awesome. I probably will stay on this stuff for as long as I live because it is really that great. Like I said, but you have to find your why. I can talk to you until I'm blue in the face, but you have to be willing to try this stuff for yourself. Also, there are ways, because like I said, I know it's expensive. There are ways that you can get discounts on this stuff. One of the things is you can, sign up to be a coach, which gets you a 25% discount on it. I mean, obviously, you don't have to do like the actual coaching stuff. I know that there's coaches that literally just sign up to get the discount on it, and that saves you a huge amount. I mean, and as of right now, the 25% discount will get you from $130 a month to $97 a month, which is still a lot. But there are ways to change your lifestyle in order to afford this. I mean, I know I had trouble like affording it too. So I mean, you got to do what you got to do if you want to do this. I mean, you can't go into this half-assed. You have to either be committed and want to try it or not. I mean, for me, it was like, working an extra little bit of overtime, not going out to eat as much. I even talked to one of my buddies recently, and I was like, you know what, dude? Honestly, if you cut out smoking for a few weeks, if you actually quit smoking, which obviously has its own, health benefits in and of itself, but if you actually quit smoking, you can use that extra money towards buying this stuff and working towards, getting yourself in a better overall healthy state. So think about that. There are ways that you can, work around this a lot. Or even if you, save up a few dollars a month, and then you can try it and buy it. Like I said, I can talk to you until I'm blue in the face about this stuff, but if you want to try it, try it. I highly recommend it. And that's not just me, because I was in your shoes. I was in your situation. I was like, like I said, what the hell is this stuff? So I challenge you to find your why. Why do you want to try this? Do you want to lose the weight? Do you want the more energy? Do you not want to crave like ice cream and sweets all the time? Do you want better digestion? Do you want to lower your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol? Find out what your why is, and then find out how I can get there. I mean, there are a ton of different recipes. I mean, most people ask me about, doing it with water, doing it with milk. Really, that's your personal preference. Honestly, I enjoy doing it with milk. So I buy almond milk from Trader Joe's, and I just, pour the milk in, pour the stuff in, pour the Shakeology in, mix it up, and voila. I mean, there are a ton of recipes out there. I will actually leave a link to my Shakeology site down in the description, so you can check out a whole bunch of recipes. I mean, there's recipes out the yin yang. There's recipes, like seriously, there's a ton of different recipes. So you can use water, you can use just milk, you can throw it in a blender with some ice and some fruit, make it, there's even people that have the chocolate flavor that kind of make a chocolate peanut butter type, throw in a tablespoon of peanut butter, throw in the chocolate, mix it up with ice, and it's like a chocolate peanut butter, smoothie type thing. So there are options out there. So I challenge you to think about it. I challenge you to find your why. I have found my why. This stuff is awesome. I cannot stress that enough, especially, like I said, from the sheer fact that my blood pressure is now normal. My eczema is pretty much under control. And the big thing with that, and why I stress that so much, is like I've really been thinking about starting a family, like really strongly as of late. And I don't want to put myself in a situation where if I do have kids, and when I do have kids, like I don't want my family to have to worry about their dad. If I'm, at risk for a heart attack, if I'm at risk for a heart disease, if I'm at risk for another stroke, that would just be awful. And I don't want to put my family in that situation. So, I mean, this is not just like a hobby. This is now a lifestyle change for me. So you have to think about what it is that you want to do with this and why you want to do it. So with that today, that is the video. I know it was a little longer than usual, like I said, but I really needed to stress all those things and, really implant this in your brain to at least, think about it and give it a shot. So, like I said, with that, guys, that's the video today. And remember, where there's a will, there's a way, and I'll see you guys soon.